Hello, today we're going to make carrot and banana cake. So first of all we've got to wash our hands with soap and water. Happy birthday to me, 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 happy birthday to me. That's it, that's all done, nicely fired off. Right, so what we need is 2 teaspoonfuls of baking powder, 270 grams of self-raising flour, 270 grams of caster sugar, 4 eggs beaten together, 250 milli, whatever the word is, of this stuff, sunflower oil, and 2 small bananas, which are fairly ripe, all mashed up, and that's the flour there, and this is the self-raising flour here, that's the caster sugar. Right, so what we're going to do is we've got a biggish bowl, and we're going to put the 275 grams of caster sugar in there, together with the 4 eggs which we've beaten up earlier on, so they go in there as well. And then into that we add the 250 ml of sunflower oil, and I like this because it's fairly easy to do, and it's quite easy to mix for children. Can be a little bit messy, but it's easier than mixing a sponge cake. So we mix this all up together. We get that all just so it's just all combined together. I don't know if you can see that. I say combined together. It's not always that easy to combine oil. But anyway, we're combining that together with a spoon. So we've got our eggs, our caster sugar, our oil all in there, and that's just about combined together. So now what we're going to do is I've grated 2 medium-sized carrots, about 200 grams, something of that order. 150 grams of carrots. So it's coarsely ground, so it doesn't make the mixture too wet. So you'll see it's pretty rough. Don't do it too fine, otherwise it gets too moist. And we don't want that. So that goes into there. And the 2 teaspoonfuls of the baking powder, and the 275 grams of self-raising flour, and the 2 small ripe bananas. In this case I've used 1 large, fairly ripe banana. I keep the skins, and I put the skins on my roses, around the bottom of my roses, and that will help them to feed the roses, and that all helps. And so what we do is we just mix this together, watching that we don't sort of create too much dust with the old flour, otherwise whoever's cleaning the kitchen will not be happy. As it's probably going to be me, I think we will just make sure we keep it in the bowl. That's looking quite nice. You can see that hopefully. We've got the carrot and the banana and all the flour and everything all mixing together quite nicely. Doesn't need a great deal of mixing this. This is why it's quite good for doing with children, because it's relatively easy to, you don't have to be that strong to actually mix it. And then we got that like that. So that's all combined. And I think that's fine for our purpose. So then what we're going to do is we have 2 20cm 8-inch or 8-inch in old money tins, which the bottom of which are lined with these baking parchment circles. You can make your own, cut your own out of baking sheet, and put those 2 in the bottom of the tins, and then I use a little bit of the oil on the end of just a bit of, the old carrot on the end of the kitchen roll, just to wipe around the edge of the tin, and then that'll stop the cakes from sticking to the side of the tin. We've previously put the oven onto fan oven onto 160 degrees, so that's now up to temperature. And what we're going to do now is we're going to divide the mixture between these tins equally. Use my big spoon. Look at that. And then see that, it's quite a nice mixture. Make sure I don't pour it into the pan drawers, that would be rather a disaster. So we've got one big dollopy mix there, dollop. Another big dollopy mix there. Another one in there. Another one in there. So basically it's 3 and 3. That's 4. And that should be 4 in that one as well. Give me a little bit extra for that one. And then what you do is to make that so it's nice and level it out with your spoon. And you can actually see that from there, but I'm not going to lift it up because otherwise it'll spoil the cake. And then that then goes into the oven, as I say, 160 fan oven. Put them both in. I'm putting them on the middle shelf, but it's a fan oven, so hopefully it shouldn't make too much difference. And those are going in there for 35, so put the timer on for 35 to 40 minutes, so we'll do 35 minutes, and then we'll have a look at it. And if when we look at it in 35 minutes time, the top of the cake looks a nice sort of golden colour, and it's starting to part from the side of the tin, then we know it's pretty well done. And then we'll take the tins out, put them onto a rack to cool down, and then ultimately we will then take the cakes out. I don't actually ice my cake or actually put a filling in it because I find it perfectly sweet enough as it is, because there's a lot of sugar, as you see, gone into it. But if you want to create a filling and icing, then you'll have to look at another one of my videos. Thank you very much indeed, and I hope you enjoy it. It's very, very yummy. Regrettably, there's still no icing sugar in the supermarket, so I've just done the basic carrot cake with a little dust